you are audible and visible both properly. Am I audible and visible both properly to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
So let's start.
Okay, so good morning. How are you? How the day has been so far?
Yes, good morning. I think the day has just started, and I woke up a few hours back, and uh, and it's Friday, but it feels like Sunday. It's a holiday for me, so it's
Yes,
going good.
yes.
How about you?
Yeah, it's really going well. I'm also enjoying the day. And I also wake up early in the morning today, like at 4 o'clock. Then
Oh,
I, yeah, then I studied a little bit, and then I worshipped and freshen up, dry brush, and I taught my students and all. And this time, like at 11:30 or at the in the afternoon time, I try to connect with my co-learners every day. So
yes,
when do you get
yes.
free time to talk with co-learners?
So I get free time only in the evening.
In
So
the
that is
evening,
a
okay.
problem, yes. Because not everyone is free in the evening. They prefer to take sessions in the daytime, during the daytime or in the
Right.
noon. So yes, I'm trying to connect with co-learners. So whenever someone messages me, I try to connect with her.
Yes, yes, yes. I also try to do the same thing. Whenever anyone sends message like anyone is free, that time I also try to get connected with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
So
yesterday actually I got a little late. I came back late
okay.
from office, so that's why I couldn't connect with you. But otherwise, I plan to take session at 7:30 on daily basis. But yesterday I couldn't
Okay.
do that.
Okay. Okay. So let us introduce each other because we are meeting for the very first time. Let me
Yes.
introduce myself. That's all
Wow,
about
great.
me.
You're so talented, I must say.
No, not that much. I try to be like an intelligent person. I try to be.
Yes,
So I'm
we
always
should
busy
always,
to learn new things. Yeah.
yes, yes, we should always try to be a better version of ourselves. And each day we
Right.
learn new things, and it's an ever, I think, ever-ending process. You have to learn till the day
Absolutely.
you die. So yes. So
Right.
let
Right.
me introduce myself. My name is Jaya
Yeah.
Ghosh. I hail from Kolkata and I'm a banker. If I talk about my
Okay.
hobbies, then these days I don't find much time to do anything other than my job. But whenever I get time, I try to consume as much English content as possible. So,
Right.
so that my speaking practice is can continue. And I used to read a lot of books. I used to be an avid reader, but because nowadays I don't find much time, so I can't start anything new. I read though.
Right.
Sometimes I read online articles, uh, one or two articles a day, and so I'm
Right.
trying to basically improve my communication skills nowadays. So my focus is on
Right.
English. Yes.
Absolutely. And nowadays, it happens wherever you are going. If you go on Facebook, if you go on Insta, if you want to learn something, you will definitely get a lot of resources. You can read those things and you can motivate yourself. You can learn so many things. You can collect information. You can gather knowledge. So many things we can do these days. We don't have to bought like we don't have to buy any books or we don't have to go to any store to buy books. We can read anything at any point of time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we often, say that we don't have much vocabulary, we don't have much grammar knowledge. I think it's not true. We have learned this as a subject in our school. Everyone has learned it. And we know the
Mhm.
grammar rules. It's just that we don't use those rules in our daily life. So we feel that we don't know. But, and we also know a lot of vocabulary, and it I think it's all about practice. When you start speaking, then eventually you will find yourself using, lot many words that you think that you don't know.
Yes, yes. And really, we know a lot of advanced words. Even native speaker do not use those advanced words, which we non-native speaker use. I have noticed
Yes.
that.
Yes, actually, I have also noticed this thing, and I really want to share this, that there are some like 6 or 7 words, advanced words that are nowadays used by, I think, every YouTuber. So this,
Yes, yes.
everyone is trying to gather knowledge from wherever it
Mm-hmm.
can. So I think they are. So by listening, we are also, sometimes I also use those like inculcate, these kind of words.
Right.
So these are used by, I think, everyone,
Yes,
and
yes.
sometimes it gets bored to use the same words again and again. So I keep going back to my basic words and vocabulary.
And when I studied in English honors, I did post graduation. That time, even don't know these words like enhance, enrich, inculcate. This kind of words I didn't come across. But nowadays, when I listen to a lot of conversation, that time we come to know a lot of new words. And when you listen to other people, you learn those things easily. And
Yes,
I also,
yes,
when the other people are using those words, I also try to use those words. So this is how we're learning so many new words these days.
yes. And earlier, I used to watch a lot of native speakers, like vlogs,
Hmm.
and
Yes,
they
yes.
basically they don't push themselves to use advanced words. But what I noticed is that they use a lot of phrasal verbs, which are
Hmm.
normal for them. But I think it's difficult for a person like me who is just a beginner, have started English
Hmm.
learning journey, but it's normal for them. So I think here and there, if we can use some phrasal verbs, I think that would be great.
Yeah, I have also noticed that we are not using that much phrasal verb, but native speakers do use phrasal verbs a lot.
Yes,
But we do not. We these days people are doing a lot of conversation, and I have watched many videos, but I have seen that people are not using that much phrasal verbs. So we should also try to use phrasal verbs in our conversation too.
yes,
And
yes,
there are a lot of phrasal verbs, and it is difficult. It's really difficult, but we should at least know some basic phrasal verb which is used by native speakers.
yes, yes, true. And for me, I think there are lots of phrasal verbs which I don't know the meaning of. And when I see hear someone say those, phrasal verbs, so I feel like, where am I? So why am I not know all these, at least meaning? I'm not saying about using those words while conversing, but at least you
Mm-hmm.
should know the meaning. It feels great that okay, so I'm understanding what the other person is trying to convey.
Absolutely.
So yeah, sometimes it gets frustrating, but and it's not possible every time to go on Google and to learn the meaning because you don't have
Right.
time, and you feel like okay, when I will have time, I will learn those words, but it does not happen like that instantly. If you can learn the meaning, I think that that is the way it should be.
Yes, yes. And actually, it happened. I learned so many phrasal verbs, but I do not use. But to understand the other people, definitely we should know the meaning of those phrasal verbs. It's important to know. We should learn some phrasal verbs too.
Yes, yes, yes. And what about idioms? Do you love using idioms while conversing?
Yeah, I do not use at all. Native speaker also do not use that much idioms, I have noticed. But I bought a book. In that book, I had like 1,000 idioms, and I I just read all those idioms. I know the meaning of those idioms, but I do not use at all idioms in my conversation.
Yes,
And I have also noticed that native speakers also do not use idioms that much. They use sometimes, I think.
yes, 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 yes. And I have also downloaded a PDF of phrasal verbs,
Okay.
1,000 phrasal verbs, but
Okay.
I have only, I think, read some 10 or 15. So, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, the list is never ending. The list of phrasal verbs, the list of idioms, the list of advanced vocabulary words, and you have to give
Right.
yourself some time and keep practicing and keep learning and keep trying to use those words while conversing. Otherwise, there is no point in only remembering thousand words. It
Right.
will be waste of
Right.
time. You have to use at least try to use one word in the conversation if it's
Hmm.
possible. Yeah. I'm also thinking
And
of doing the
yeah.
same.
Yes, yes. And when you will have, like, we are having this kind of conversations every day. So we also feel bored to use one word every day. So we also try to replace those words. So gradually it will happen. Gradually it will happen. It will not come in one day. So we are going to definitely use phrasal verbs, idioms, and all as we are having everyday conversation, isn't it? So
Yes.
we're definitely going to use phrasal verbs too.
Yes. And when we write in English something, then we make sure that we do not repeat the same word again and again. And we try
Mm-hmm.
to use synonyms of those words. But while speaking, I think I use the same word two, three, four times without realizing that I'm using it, and
Yes.
it becomes serious for the other person to listen because I keep on using the same words in two, three sentences. But yeah, when I listen to my recorded videos, then I also feel that, oh, what am I doing? I should not do that. I should not repeat one word, three, four times in any conversation. So, but I'm not able to realize that while speaking. I think with practice, this problem will also get resolved.
Right. Absolutely. This is going to reduce by practicing only. As much as we can practice, it is going to reduce.
So, do you take sessions every day? How many sessions do you take?
Yeah, these days I am trying to take 2, 3 sessions. I have decided that I will take 2, 3 sessions because it's really needed. I just want to become an advanced speaker, but I am feeling like that I'm lacking somewhere. So I have to speak as much as possible every day. I have decided that I will take 2, 3 sessions every day. Otherwise, it is not going to be possible to be an advanced speaker of this language. But I'm not pressurizing myself. It's a lifelong process, so it's not going to end at all. But yeah, I can increase my level. So that's why I'm trying really hard. Let's see what happens. I read a lot,
So,
but we know a lot of new words, but just because we don't speak every day. For that reason,
yes,
we are lagging behind.
yes, absolutely. So, you said you love reading. So, currently, what book are you reading?
Yeah, I just read academic books like novels, dramas, and essays, poetry, short stories. This kind of books I have to read. And I like to read poetry and dramas. I like also dramas.
So, when you read, do you also face the same kind of problem that there are a lot of words that are unknown to you and you have to search every now and then?
Absolutely, in English. I don't know. There are so many new words. Whenever I am reading, I'm coming across with lot of new words. And understanding English literature. It's too complex. It's too complex to understand English literature. So all the time I'm coming across with a lot of new words. It's not an easy task at all. But speaking is rather simple. It's easy than actually reading English literature.
So, is this Indian literature or British?
No, British literature. There are like American author, the author from Britain and Ireland. So many writers are there from different English speaking countries.
Okay, okay. So that must be hard, but not for you because you have studied it for so long.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I have actually I have tried to read some books from British authors. I think
Mm-hmm.
if you are able to finish the whole book and able to
Mm-hmm.
understand the message, I think that is fulfilling. There is no feeling no better than that. But as I said, I come across a lot of words, and it takes a lot of time to
Right,
finish even a even a thin book. So
right,
it's
right.
becoming difficult for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely, difficult for everyone because when I was in college, that time our professor used to make us understand. We had to read every analytics, so that's then only we would understand all those things. Just by
Yes,
reading, it was really impossible for us to understand. Our professor was there, that's why we would understand all those things.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, so you read on a daily basis, and you are taking sessions. Other than that, what are you doing to improve your to upgrade your level?
Okay, so as I read, so it is also really helping me a lot. And I'm speaking. So nowadays, what I have to do is that I don't have any problem with grammatical rules. I know each and every grammar rules very well. Now I have to do only practice. This is the one and only thing that I have to do these days, and that is what I'm doing these days to upgrade my level.
Yes. Good, very good. It's an honor for me, to speak a person like you, who have studied English literature for so long and love reading books and trying to upgrade yourself. I think people like you are inspiration to others because when you improve, I think your viewers can also improve with you. So I think that's a
Right.
great thing.
Thank you for thinking so. But yeah, you're also a great personality. I really like talking to you.
Same here, same here. So do you
So
have
you take
anything?
only one session every day? Do you take only one session every day?
No, I try to take at least two sessions on a daily basis,
Okay.
and I am also learning from a platform called Englishary. I think you have heard that.
Okay.
So I'm taking
Yeah,
sessions.
yeah.
But my subscription is going to get over soon. I have only
Okay.
5 or 6 classes left. So I'm thinking that
Okay.
after that, should I renew my subscription or should I practice? So I'm in the middle. I'm thinking about that.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, in your opinion, does that platform really helping you to improve your English speaking skills?
See,
What would you like to
when
suggest to
I
the
have
other people?
yes, yes. So when I have
Mm-hmm.
started, I I did not have anyone to speak in English.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it would be better to get a guidance from a professional tutor. That's why I
Right.
joined the platform. But then, we all know that what are the steps that need to be taken in order to be fluent in
Yes,
English.
yes.
It's not a rocket
Right.
science, and it's not a new thing that the
Mm-hmm.
tutors are going to tell you. You know all those things. But the good
Right.
point is that they can, instantly correct your mistakes. So, like I'm speaking with
Right.
you, and I know that I'm making mistakes here and there, but you are not
Mm-hmm.
correcting
Mm-hmm.
me because you are also a learner. I'm also a learner. So, but because
Right.
they are tutors, so they, instantly correct you that no, it it would not be make, it would be made, it would be past, it would be in present, or it would be in future. So I think
Okay.
that's a good part. And so you see, you have to be cautious while speaking, and you have to take necessary steps in order to be fluent in English. But they can only guide you, and that is why I am thinking of whether I should, continue my journey on English study, or I should practice at home, because nowadays there are a lot of resources that from where you can learn. You can learn grammar, you can learn
Right.
advanced vocabulary, phrasal verbs, idioms, and also
Right.
storytelling, picture description.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there are a lot of things. The list is very long. So, so I think if a person is determined and sincere enough to utilize his or her time, I think there would be
Mm-hmm.
no need for them to join any paid platform. They can learn
Right. Right.
free from YouTube and Google.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You're absolutely right. If you can find your mistakes on your own, then you don't need to join any language learning platform. I also believe the same. If you
Yes,
are the one who cannot find your mistake, then I would also suggest to those people, then they should go for language learning platform. If you can understand your error, then you don't need to join any classes or institution.
yes, yes. And I think different YouTubers now they make a community. They have made a community
Mm-hmm.
where they are learning and helping others to learn as well. I think it's a great initiative, and everyone can learn from it. They can practice, and I think it's enough to help a person to be
Absolutely.
fluent and upgrade their level. I'm also
Right.
not sure about my level, but for the longest time, I have considered myself a beginner, and now I'm bored. And I call myself an intermediate level English learner. And I'm also trying to,
Okay.
upgrade my level to advanced. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let's see what happens.
Definitely, if you practice regularly, then definitely you are going to be an advanced speaker of this language.
Yes.
Okay. So, what will you do after having the session? It's been
Now,
12
after this
o'clock.
session,
After this session?
yes, I have another session with another
Okay.
YouTuber. Yes. And after that, I
Okay.
will
Okay.
take bath and do something.
Okay.
Yes. So, what will you do? Do you have any sessions after this?
Yes. I will also do some session. I will try to take two sessions. Then I will stop and then I will have my lunch.
Okay. It was a great session with you and good to know you.
Thank you. Thank you. I also enjoyed our conversation too. Hope we will connect in future. So have a nice day.
Have a
Bye.
nice day. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.